success night you're going to have all week, right? I mean, it's a huge party, it's a huge event. You get a great sense of accomplishment when you're winning. You have a great sense of camaraderie one way or the other. You're always building your skills and you're always building your social community. I think it's great for everyone here. This is the SFPD League Night of the San Francisco Pinball Department.
So League is a bi-weekly, conflagration of people who love pinball to be the best, who just want to chill out, who want to play their hand-eye coordination skills in public, who want to learn strategy. The pinball person doesn't necessarily have like a steady background. They come from all over the place, but I think the thing that League does is it gives all of these people who have decided that pinball is rad, and rightly so, it gives them the opportunity to, mingle, talk, show off, sport, get drunk if you want to, Once League starts and we're ready to play pinball, we kick off match play and it puts everybody into a group of 4. And you're basically announced in a group of 4. So if you're group 2, player A, B, C, and D, player A will play first player on a 4-player game, and then player B will be player 2, and so on and so forth. And you play that entire game, and whoever wins gets 7 points for that round, and then 5 points, 3 points, and 1 point for a second, third, and fourth. Then the person who was called second, player B, picks the next game, and they will be player 1, and it will go down subsequently through that sort of waterfall scheme until the 5th game comes. The person who is doing the worst gets the advantage of picking the 5th game of the night, hoping that they can use that to their advantage and make it come. Wow. In order to be a member, you have to email sfpins@sfpins.org and just tell us that you want to be on the wait list, and give us a phone number. That helps so that we can get a hold of you later. And then it takes about a year and a half to get on the become a member of the League, based off of the current trend on the waitlist.
I'm Shannon Sweetser. I live in San Francisco. I've been in Lower Haight for about 10 years. Before that, I was in Boston, Massachusetts. And that's where I met Russ, who's my husband and also one of the commissioners in the league. When I got older, when I was in college, I met my now husband, and he mentioned that he really liked pinball and asked me if I ever played. And I was like, oh yeah, totally, but there's not even any pinball in Boston, right? And he's like, oh no, not at all. So one of the dates we would do as we got to know each other was we would drive up the coast of New England and just stop at these seaside arcades and play pinball. So pinball for me is a family. I mean, honestly, it's a competitive, fun group that you get together with. Almost every week of my life now I'm playing pinball with somebody, with friends. Even my family, my actual family's gotten into it because I'm into it. And I just think it's just a really amazing thing. I've always liked video games, but there's something lonely about sitting in your house and playing a game. And I think that pinball is amazing because you go out to play it typically, share it with somebody, always trying to beat your own score, like always trying to make yourself better, but it's also a game that you can play with people and you can learn so much by just watching how another person plays. And I feel like when you're, mashing buttons at home, it's not like you can watch somebody mash buttons and go, wow, you really mash buttons really well. I think when you're flipping though, you're nudging, you're moving the machine, you're moving your body. You also need to know the strategy of each game. And it just goes so deep. And so on some of these newer games, it becomes incredibly complicated. Like you have these rule sets that are so deep that you're forgetting like childhood memories because you're replacing it with pinball strategy. And I just love that it's just that combination of art and visual components and skill and maybe a little bit of luck too. And if you can share that with others in a competitive and fun way, it's just absolutely incredible way to spend your time.